Hey everybody, it's Gabriel. In this video, I want to talk about not being a solopreneur. You've got to be, well, I'll address that in a second. So you don't want to be a solopreneur. Here's why. In a home-based business, working for yourself, we have a tendency, at least I did, to, I guess in the early days, I wanted to prove to everybody that I got this, right? You desperately want, most people come into the industry because they want more change, they want more financial change, more time options. There's a million reasons. Sometimes they need the independence. Sometimes they need to offset another income so that they're having a diversification, multiple streams of income. And so anyway, we find ourselves as a solopreneur trying to be the producer, the director, the talent, the editing, the content creator, the writers. We try to be everything. And I just want to encourage you, get a team around you that can be strong where you're not. My strong suit, put a microphone in my face, I've got this. Tell me to edit a bunch of videos, tell me to do a bunch of writing, tell me to spend a bunch of time on analytics or marketing strategies on how to get in front of people, etc. I can do all that stuff, but it steals my thunder. My sweet spot is sharing what's in my heart. My wife, for instance, will say, hey babe, you know what I think? I think if you share on this, that would be really helpful. I'm like, man, that is great. I will do it. That idea tees me up and I can run with it. Another example, my son, Aiden, is 15. He's next to me right now. Put your hand up. Here he has a microphone pointing at me. I'm driving. People always wonder, what are you doing when you're doing these videos? Well, my son is half the time my cameraman. Other times I have mounts all over my vehicles and I put the camera up wherever it is. But, and you know what? And he's the guy that grabs my YouTube and says, hey, let me handle your thumbnails. Let me handle your videos. I could do it, but it's mind numbing for me to do it. My youngest son, I say, Hudson, I want you to listen to this content. He's 12, right? And he'll listen to it and he'll say, Dad, that was really good, but I did not understand what you said. And I go, okay. Hold on, this guy wanted to run ahead of me. He didn't stop. Okay, see, case in point. That's why I have other people doing this, so I can watch the road and talk, and I don't have to worry about that. He'll say, Dad, I didn't understand that. I'll say, well, that's perfect, because if I understand what I'm saying, that's one thing. But if you don't understand it, and you were born in this, I mean, my kids they came out of the womb in and working for ourselves. This is all they've known. They understand entrepreneurialism and they know my thought processes. And he'll call me out and say, Dad, I didn't understand that. So I say, fantastic, thank you so much. Let me tweak it. I'll come back and tweak it. Actually, the video that we're cutting right now, guess what? It went on too long. We didn't actually hit record, or we didn't have the microphone turned on, and it was really good. But guess what? We didn't have the microphone on. So my son says, hey, you know what? Let's make it shorter, more concise. I said, you know what? Fantastic. And that used to bother me when I would be doing it myself. I would get upset. I'd say, man, they're messed up again. And sometimes you have 4 or 5 outtakes and then you don't have the energy to even share anymore. I'll cut the video off. I would go in the house and everybody would look at me and say, hey, what did you share today? And I said, nothing. I just put myself in a hole. Now I make sure that I'm vulnerable. I make sure that I allow others to have their input. And I want to encourage you. And if you don't have that family, right, in our business, I'd say the key to our success, more than anything, is the fact that all of us are doing this together, right? All of us. Even if it was, I'm out just beating on this thing for a long time in the beginning, because it was, whenever you're in a home-based business, it's a lot of work in the beginning. It's very hard. And if anybody tells you it isn't, they're lying to you. It's very hard. But after a while, everything gets smoother and smoother and smoother. And so what? My wife would handle all the affairs of the house, handle the kiddos, gave me the freedom to get out and do it. So we work together there. I just want to encourage you. If you don't if you don't have the family unit to do it, then get your fellow consultants to work with you. Meet once a week and sit down, help each other with video, help each other with content, help each other with marketing and training ideas. Help each other at that level, because because the problem is I cut a video earlier even about this subject. There's so much ego and pride in our industry that people are terrified to ask for help. The greatest thing you can do is be the dumbest guy in the room. Does that make sense? Being the dumbest guy in the room, or gal in the room, and surrounding yourself with people that are more skilled than you are in the areas you're not. Quit trying to be a jack of all trades. You're going to be a master of none, and it's going to exhaust you. So I was going to say, the final statement on this video is this. Let me come to a stop. There's nobody behind me. Here's the final statement. Our industry is interdependent. Yes, you're an independent consultant, but being interdependent is everything. And let them go by. The magic of the industry, the magic of the momentum, the magic of everything is everybody coming together and working where one has his talent and the other has a talent, and all together you can do the thing. It's interdependent, all right? I hope this video helps. I like being transparent and honest because honestly, any other way is a giant fat burden. Giant burden. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.